In a world where few understand the divine power they carry, you, one of God's chosen, may feel there's something unique within you, a hidden, silent power waiting for the right moment to emerge. Have you noticed how your sensitivity, your intuition, and your ability to see beyond the visible are uncommon? Perhaps this has sometimes felt like a burden, as if you were destined to carry others' pains without receiving the recognition you deserve. But what if this journey is a calling? A mission bigger than you imagined. Few people know that this inner strength, hidden for so long, wasn't given by chance. God chose you for something extraordinary, something that transcends ordinary understanding. Throughout this text, you'll discover how this power is a gift, an invitation to ascend and transform the world around you. If you're ready to awaken this power and understand your purpose, continue, for you're about to unveil a path that many seek but few find. The purpose of God's chosen ones is like a mark engraved on the soul, a mission that transcends the ordinary and challenges one's understanding of what is just and true. These chosen ones are not here just for themselves. They were sent with a grace that transforms them into living reflections of divine justice. It's as if they were called to balance the earth's forces, bringing harmony that few can perceive. This mission is not a light one. To be an instrument of justice means facing situations where truth is obscured and goodness feels distant, yet they move forward because this calling drives them from the depths of their being. Throughout life, these chosen ones find countless opportunities to manifest this justice, sometimes in subtle moments, in small daily interactions that go unnoticed by ordinary eyes. It's a gift that requires sensitivity and firmness, for it involves lighting the way for others without necessarily receiving recognition. Like a flame that warms without asking for anything in return, they kindle hope and restore trust in the hearts around them. This process may be silent, but it carries a transformative force that cannot be ignored. But like any great purpose, this calling also bears the weight of loneliness. Often these individuals feel that no one truly understands what they face or the depth of their mission. Even those who benefit from their presence don't see the sacrifice involved in being a reflection of God's justice. And yet they persist, knowing that this mission is an expression of a greater love. For them, strength comes from the conviction that each act of justice is an answer to the divine purpose that chose them. However, there is an unexpected beauty in bearing this burden. As they walk their path, these chosen ones begin to realize that their mission of justice not only transforms the world around them, but also shapes their own character. Each step, taken with integrity, strengthens their spiritual roots, making them even more capable of carrying this flame. This higher purpose is not just a duty, but a path of growth that brings them ever closer to who they truly are. The sensitivity of the chosen ones is a rare gift, an antenna tuned to capture nuances that go unnoticed by most. They can perceive the spark of potential in every person around them, identifying possibilities and paths still unknown to those who possess them. It's like having a vision beyond the visible, where what could be becomes as clear as what already is. This sensitivity transforms the chosen into true guides, able to see what each person can become and to encourage steps even before they feel confident to take them. However, this sensitivity is not just a gift. At times, it can become a weight. By seeing potential in others, the chosen can feel responsible for guiding them, offering support and encouragement even when it means setting aside their own needs. The paradox is clear. By helping others grow, they often feel that their own path is stalled, as if their mission to illuminate others keeps them in the shadows. It's a burden that can be lonely, for the world rarely recognizes the weight of those who guide with their hearts. The sensitivity that makes them so precious to others can also leave them feeling drained and worn out. They carry the pain and frustration of those they help, feeling the impact of others' emotions intensely. This deep connection can leave them vulnerable, like a bridge supporting a constant load. For many chosen ones, this emotional load is a high price to pay, a constant reminder that their strength and weakness are interconnected. But by understanding this burden, they begin to see that protecting their own light is essential to maintaining their role as guides. Despite the challenges, there is transformative power in this sensitivity. When the chosen ones learn to use it wisely, they can support others' growth without losing sight of their own purpose. This balance allows them to continue their divine mission, safeguarding their energy while offering others the support they need. This gift, though exhausting, becomes a source of strength that gives them an even clearer vision of their mission and the path they must walk. God's chosen ones are like beacons hidden in the fog, silent yet always present, guiding those around them with a light that few perceive. They do not seek recognition or applause. Their purpose is discreet, almost invisible. Their actions speak louder than words, and even in small interactions, they leave a lasting mark. As invisible guides, they become masters at supporting and directing others, illuminating paths they may never travel themselves. Their influence is profound, shaping lives without fanfare but with great impact. The beauty of this silent journey is that it allows the chosen ones to touch many lives without those people realizing how much they have been helped. This, however, can be lonely. Silent guides sometimes find themselves in the role of observers, watching those they have guided move forward while they remain in the background. This constant support can leave an emptiness, a sense of invisibility, for the world rarely recognizes those who remain behind the scenes. But the chosen know that their role is not to be seen but to illuminate. It's interesting to note that, although they rarely receive recognition, the chosen can see the impact of their actions in the eyes of those they help. Each time someone finds their way, it's as if a new flame ignites in the chosen's soul. There is a silent satisfaction in knowing that, even without being noticed, they can transform others' reality. This is the true power of their mission, to influence the world around them, even if no one realizes where that strength comes from. Despite the difficulties, the silent journey of the chosen is one of the most powerful ways to serve. With each person they guide and help, they confirm that their light is no less important for not being seen. Their mission is an act of faith and surrender, a service to the divine that strengthens them at each step. And as they continue to illuminate others, a subtle transformation occurs in their own journey, as if each life touched prepares them for something even greater. After years of silent dedication to others, God's chosen ones reach a moment of reconnecting with their own light. It's as if, at the end of a long journey, they look within and realize they carry a flame of their own, a light that has always been there but was overshadowed by the brightness they offered to the world. This rediscovery is not just a turning point, but a rediscovery of their own worth. As they step back from external demands, they begin to see that their role goes beyond lighting the way for others. Their own path also deserves to shine. This process of returning to their center is essential for them to continue their mission fully. The truth is that no one can sustain others without first caring for themselves. When the chosen reconnect with their inner light, they realize that their mission to guide doesn't have to cancel their own growth. Like a tree needing strong roots to support its branches, they begin to nourish their foundation, strengthening themselves so they can continue illuminating without losing their essence. For many, this reconnection is a moment of healing. It's the point where they disconnect from others' expectations and learn to protect their energy. Away from others' demands and projections, the chosen find a silent peace that revives what they had lost sight of. It's a reconciliation with their own identity, where they can look within and see not just the scars left by the journey, but also the strength that kept them going all this time. This return is a reminder that their light is sacred and deserves to be nurtured. From this rediscovery, they feel a new vigor, an energy that arises from self-respect and appreciation. With renewed strength, the chosen prepare to continue their mission, now with a greater balance between what they give to the world and what they reserve for themselves. This inner rebirth doesn't take them away from their journey, but prepares them for a new chapter, where their light shines for all, including themselves. It's like a flame that, when protected, grows and becomes even more intense. In their journey, the chosen ones often find themselves carrying burdens that aren't theirs, believing they can bear others' pain and conflicts. This willingness to share others' burdens creates the illusion that they are genuinely helping when, in reality, they are diverting from their own path. It's a fine line between supporting and sacrificing, and often, that line becomes invisible. However, the chosen ones gradually realize that true help doesn't mean taking on others' problems, but encouraging them to find the strength to face them. This realization leads them to redefine what it means to be self-sufficient, a process of detaching from external demands to rediscover their own essence. When they free themselves from the need to carry others' burdens, they create space to care for themselves, to nourish what is truly important for their growth. This process can be challenging as it involves letting go of a heroic idea and embracing the truth that their mission requires balance. By redefining their boundaries, they become stronger, able to guide without sacrificing their own journey. This act of detachment is also an act of trust in others' ability to handle their own battles. The chosen recognize that allowing each person to face their challenges is part of everyone's path. This new perception of self-sufficiency is liberating. It frees them from a sense of obligation and reconnects them with their inner strength, allowing them to channel their energy more effectively. It's not an abandonment of others, but a rescue of themselves, where their light remains steady and unshaken, regardless of others' demands. Thus, by letting go of burdens that don't belong to them, the chosen find a new balance, a point of stability where their strength can flourish. This transformation prepares them for an even more powerful role. For now, they guide with a free heart, without the chains that limited their growth. By caring for themselves, they are in the perfect position to inspire others to do the same, reinforcing the importance of an individual journey that enriches the collective. From this point, they prepare for a new stage, where their light, now intact, can shine even brighter. As the chosen ones leave behind the illusions and burdens that don't belong to them, they begin to experience a spiritual rebirth. This inner renewal is not just a relief, but a profound transformation that revives the dormant power within them. It's as if, by removing layers of external expectations, they awaken to a new perception of who they truly are. This rebirth is a process where they finally see themselves as the powerful and independent beings they are, ready to walk a path of ascension. This transformation doesn't happen immediately, it's gradual but relentless. Each experience, each challenge they faced along the way becomes a precious lesson that strengthens the foundation of their spirituality. By reconnecting with their essence, the chosen find a strength that doesn't rely on external validation. This is the point where they come to truly trust in their purpose and in their ability to face difficulties with unshakable conviction. This spiritual rebirth is both the end of one phase and the beginning of another. With this new awareness, they discover that the journey towards ascension is not something to be achieved externally, but an internal process of aligning with their own truth. This truth is their greatest ally, a compass guiding them towards decisions that reflect their divine purpose. This alignment becomes the axis of their transformation, allowing them to move forward with confidence. Now, the focus shifts from limitations to the potential that was once dormant. This path reaffirms that they were made for something great, for a purpose that transcends the ordinary. As they are spiritually reborn, the chosen begin to experience an inner peace they hadn't felt before. This peace results from a heart free from distractions and a mind clear, focused on their calling. They become living testimonies that true ascension comes from within, a transformation that goes beyond appearances and touches the core of their essence. Now, with this new strength, they prepare to reveal the fullness of their purpose to the world. This rebirth marks the beginning of a new phase where all they've learned finally converges for lasting impact. With their spiritual rebirth complete, God's chosen ones find themselves ready to unleash the power accumulated in their journey. It's as if each experience, each silent struggle, had been a source of stored energy, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. This power isn't something they can hide or restrict. It overflows and spreads, impacting everyone around. The strength they have carried within for so long now becomes a visible light, a presence that transforms the environment they're in. They begin to see that their own ascension is not just personal, but also a way to inspire others to discover their strengths. This unleashed power is something deep and transformative, and the world around feels its impact. By standing with conviction, they challenge limitations and inspire those who cross their path to do the same. The barriers that once held them back are now starting points for growth, and they understand that nothing can contain their purpose. Like an overflowing source, their energy spills over the world, no longer controlled or suppressed, but in harmony with their mission. The chosen one realizes that now is the time to show everything they have learned and prepare for impact. Each step taken in this new phase carries a greater responsibility, for their light and strength can directly influence others' lives. They become living examples of resilience, demonstrating that spiritual growth and inner power are forces that can transform realities. This power is not exercised authoritatively, but with humility, knowing it is a reflection of the divine purpose that chose them. The true greatness of the chosen lies in how they inspire others to find their own light, just as they did. By releasing this power, the chosen enter a phase of fulfillment, where all lessons, pains, and victories converge in one point. Their strength is no longer something they carry alone. It's a contribution to the world, an offering of light that touches and transforms. This is the apex of the journey, the moment where, finally, all learning becomes a bridge for others. Now, with each action, they reaffirm the divine purpose that chose them, aware that this accumulated strength is both a gift and a responsibility. And with this conviction, they move into a new chapter, where their light not only guides, but also heals and inspires. We've reached the end of this revealing journey, but this is only the beginning of what you can achieve by awakening the power God has reserved for you. Think of each teaching as a key, a tool to unlock the purpose that pulses within you. Now, ask yourself, are you truly willing to embrace this mission? Are you ready to leave behind what limits you and bravely follow the path chosen for you? Remember that each step you take towards your calling is a step to transform not only your life, but also those around you. Your light wasn't made to remain hidden. Share this journey and allow it to inspire others to find their own way. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to continue exploring teachings that will strengthen your walk. Let this decision be a sign that you are ready for what God has reserved for you.